You have all the right to gas me up all you want.
Gas on.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. Yeah. Oh man. Well, thank you for saying that. That really does mean a lot. The album turns 10 next year.
Yeah, sure.
So hopefully we do have some pretty cool things that we're working on and that we're hopefully can put into motion here soon in regards to celebrating that record. It's obviously very special to us.
Yes. Just make sure you bring it to the Northeast.
Yes.
I know. Is there like specific lyrics? It's probably hard to choose that they're like your favorites.
In our
like, that you've written that would like really stand out to you, like personally. Like, I mean, obviously it's all personal, but like.
Yeah, I think it is one of those things. Sometimes they come and go. Like you'll hear a lyric and you'll be like, "Dang, that actually kind of hits." But I forgot about that one. That was who wrote that? And maybe it's seasons of life or whatever. But we were recently playing a show at this coffee shop that was opening up, and they were like big fans of ours. And we walked in, and one of our lyrics was written on the coffee shop wall. They had painted it on there, and I was reminded. I was like, you know what? That is a pretty clever and cool lyric that I still feel proud of and feel like very like I don't know. I believe it, and the lyric is maybe I'm a part of something that's bigger than me, like on a page in a book in a library. And maybe it's hitting really extra hard today because we're in Yale across from like the iconic library. But yeah, I think that one. I was reminded on this tour, like, you know what? That was pretty good at it, man. I don't know.
Are we all picking?
That was.
I mean, it's funny. I remember when we were writing Leave Us Left Behind song, Take It Slow. First time that I heard you sing the lyric, I want to be alive while I'm still alive. For some reason, that like in that one moment, because I think the first time you had sung it, and I hadn't, seen the words written down or anything, I was like, oh, dude. Right. It's the first thing.
I just like the whole Remembered For, the whole song Remembered For, which is on our second record. Just kind of hits.
Dude, me and Frosty, our friend out here that's doing Jesus for Good stuff, we're walking through the cemetery over there, and we were talking about that. We were like, at the end of the day, it all boils down, not to get a little morbid, but it all comes down to this, like a headstone. And like some of them say, like one of the most powerful ones, there was nothing on the headstone, and on the top it just said mother. And I was just like, that one's we were going through the headstones, and like, some are like, he was professor of geology. At the end of his 70 years, he is a professor of geology, and she was a mother. And I think like that's kind of what it comes down to. And we were talking about what we would like to be said, for us. And he was, this is the most Frosty thing. He was like, I think I would just want, I love you. Like, I love you written on it. So like someone would read it and be like, oh. And you'll meet Frosty hopefully tonight. It will make a ton of sense to you because that is what he exudes.
So what would you put?
But Remembered For was.
What would you?
Well, I told him, I was like, I had written Remembered For kind of thinking about that, and the end of that song specifically, which is.
He actually used it on his father's obituary.
Really? No way. Well, that song, it gives me goosebumps. That is it, I think to live in love, to love in depth, to let wonder take away my breath, to give until there's nothing more. This is what I want to be looking for. I think that would be a cool thing.
It's going to be expensive grades.
I know. Okay, just write it small. It can be a really small paper.